Hey, what's up guys, Vizeh here, and welcome to the best youngsters to use in FIFA 14 career mode in the centre midfield position. And how I do in every episode of this sort of series on my channel is that we're going to start on lower overall players, so in the 60s and 50s, going all the way to the top in the 80s, and that's the big name players that will cost a lot of money. So to start off, I am going to be showing you Sebastian Martinez. He plays from Universidad de Chile. He's in the Chile league, and he has 64 overall and a potential of 82. So that's 18 growth, as what you can see there. And what you can see, pretty good stats for centre mid, to be fair honest. Good stamina, good strength, good acceleration, good jumping, good passing. He just seems to be your overall really good centre mid to use, and because he is from the Chile league, I do believe that he will be quite cheap. His height is pretty good as well. Weak foot and skill moves, they're pretty a bit meh, but to be honest, in centre mid you don't really need them to be too, you don't really need skill moves for centre mid. Weak foot is 2, so it's a bit of I guess it would be nice to have like at least 3, but 2, it won't be a massive change, won't be just a massive disadvantage to him. He does look very good and will be a brilliant player in the future. So the next player will be called Leon Goretzka. He is from Germany. He's from the German league. He plays for FC Schalke, and you can play in a CDM position if you do want him so. And again, a very balanced player, good and with decent acceleration, good strength, good stamina, and again, also really good player. Basically ticks out all the checklists which you want for a centre midfielder to pick off those passes, and he's 18 as well, very good potential all the way to 86, and I can imagine that he will be kind of cheap as well. So moving on, I'm going to be showing you Tony Vilhena. I've got a good history with him in FIFA 12 and FIFA 13. I bought him for my Burnley career mode, not the one which I did on YouTube, the Burnley career mode. I did a career mode before that, just offline, just playing around with Burnley, and I bought him in my first year, and he went all the way to like 85, 86. I played him in the cam position, and he was just really good. This time you can't play him as a cam; he's a centre midfielder, but again, a very balanced and just amazing player. The strength, you would prefer for his strength to be a little bit higher, but nothing but that. Everything else is perfectly fine. Everything's so balanced. Everything's in the sort of yellows / darker oranges, I guess. But other than that, a really good player, and he would just get the job done. And his potential, he will get much better in the future. Moving on to one of the big name players, and I believe he's worth like 10 million around there. It's of course Cole Pogba. You probably expected him to be on this list somewhere. Just let's look at those stats. He's only just, there's nothing in the red, only 2 which is in the oranges, which is finishing and balance. And balance, you don't really mind that much. Finishing, yeah, I guess you would want him to be a bit better in finishing. He's 6'2". Strength is just way too high for a 20-year-old, and everything else is just amazing. He's 79 overall and can go all the way to 87. Tackling is perfect. He's perfect as a CDM as well. But the fact that he can play in centre midfield is just so much better. Heading is surprisingly really good for his heading accuracy, and he's just everything which you need for a centre midfielder. And there's nothing else which I really could say. He also does have really good long shots as well. And moving on to the last guy, which is of course Jack Wilshere. You probably did expect him in this list as well. 82 overall and can go all the way to 89 potential. All the stats are just beautiful. He can only play in a centre midfield position. I know he can play for CDM as well, but you would not really want him as a CDM because his tackling stats are not the best, and you probably would want another player such as Pogba to play in a CDM position as well. His strength, you probably would like it to be higher, but the rest is just perfectly fine, and also the finishing is quite poor as well. I believe he does have 4-star skill moves, very nice, and but unfortunately he is injury prone, of course, so he may be a bit, I know if it does cost a bit too much money, you're always going to keep that in mind that he is injury prone and he may get injured for quite a long time in the future as well if you're thinking of buying him. But other than that, that 89 potential is surely one thing just to keep your mind on one. If you do want to buy Jack Wilshere, that those stats will shoot up even higher, and he will just be an absolutely amazing centre midfielder. So that will be it for the episode. I always do 5 players for this, going from bottom to top, and I hope that you guys enjoy this little centre midfielder sort of thing which I got going on here, and make sure to watch out for the next positions in the next few days. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.